Now, I want to pivot into on that topic that I think is something that's very important for myself. I think it's been important for you, and more importantly for businesses and entrepreneurs as in general. Because as entrepreneurs, we have to market our brand, we have to communicate. And when I think about soft skills and emotional intelligence, and I think about entrepreneurs who's been successful in one way or the other, I see themes of these skills. So, what would you say, in your opinion, is the role of soft skills? When I say soft skills, I'm talking about things like sales, communication, networking, and emotional intelligence, which is basically understanding your emotional state, where you are, and how that relates to other people you're dealing with. What's the role of building these skills in success as an entrepreneur, based on your experience?
Yeah, absolutely. And there's so many ways we can go down on that. But I think I want to tie this to our previous conversation and just be able to endure failure and hard moments, right? Because our soft skills and when it comes down to emotional intelligence is how can we process information, these hard times, and really use that to motivate us to kind of build our companies, right? Soft skills are super important, as an entrepreneur. We need to sell people. We need to know how to pitch. We need to build relationships. We need to communicate, right? We need to problem solve. It's just, how do we work well with others? And how do we work well alone, right? Be able to communicate and lead teams. And that leadership component of soft skills is massive, right? And these can be learned. I mean, they can be learned by trial and error, by going through, taking courses, but it was trying to manage people and teams, right? That's a big thing. But emotional intelligence, also which connects into stoicism, right? Being the ability to be almost neutral in a sense that comes down to your emotions, but it is really big for entrepreneurship. Emotional intelligence, comes with self-awareness, right? Be able to tell your state of mind, be able to communicate, is another pillar here, so we can actually talk to other peoples and talk about our emotions and properly articulate how we're feeling and have empathy for other people at the same time, right? But also to control our emotions at the same time. And I will admit, I get bad at this too, because when you're building your startup, it's everything, right? You put your whole life into every hour, every weekend, every evening into building this company. And then you're boosted up by the media, everything's great. And when that's ripped away, your identity is lost, right? I mean, you are angry, you're pissed at the world, you're trying to figure what's going on, and be able to control that is very hard, right? When everyone's there to support and then everyone goes away, when you have an opportunity and it's released from you, when the investment's there and the investment's pulled out, when customers quit, I mean, these are all hard parts of our business. Firing our friends, firing our employees, being 30 days left in cash in the bank, freaking out, right? Living in your parents' basement, going again. Like, these are all hard moments. So emotional intelligence is A, how to properly and courageously talking about them, because we need to share these failures, but B, also recognizing the fact that, okay, in the terms of stoicism, can I change this, right? Yes or no, right? Or do I have an influence on the outcome? And be able to act accordingly to that. So we need to be able to control our emotions, channel that into energy, into really moving things forward and being curious and experimenting and trying to find a solution, instead of being slumping and falling back and pitting ourselves and playing the blame game and being angry the whole time, right? So we got to find that happy medium, and having the right emotional intelligence will get you through that turmoil, will make those rock bottom moments a way to actually feel yourself and to launch off of them into success.